there. Tunes. This is the radio.
I just returned from walking the last 150 kilometers of the Camino de Santiago in northern Spain, and the big question regarding the pilgrimage has always been, what are you going to take back with you when you return from your pilgrimage? And the entire time I was on the lookout for the answer to this question, but it continually eluded me, and for this I was continually frustrated. And a second aspect of going on pilgrimage is the idea of taking back what I've received and giving it to others who didn't have the opportunity to go on pilgrimage, right? And this added pressure to have some sort of revelation from God only made me even more frustrated that I didn't have an answer to the first question. So when you go on pilgrimage, you put yourself in a certain kind of posture of open-handedness to receive from the Lord whatever it might be, and I wasn't receiving anything. I began to think of all sorts of reasons why the Lord would choose not to give me whatever good thing I hope that he would give me. You know, like maybe my sin patterns or unrepentant attitudes or whatever. But the point isn't to look at whether or not I deserve the good gifts or to think about what I'm doing wrong, that I'm not receptive enough or that I need to like tweak my spiritual antenna or something. I don't deserve good things. And there's nothing I can do to put myself in a position where I do deserve anything. But I have a good God who loves me and wants good things for me. So my expectations regarding the outcome of my pilgrimage have to be based on his goodness. And the image that I had in my mind was that of taking my backpack full of my burdens and leaving them in Santiago, and then filling my pack with all sorts of goodies for myself and for the people back home, so that when I return, I could go around, giving good gifts that I had received from God, like Santa Claus or something. But since I wasn't receiving anything, and every day, step by step, we were getting closer and closer to Santiago, I was getting more anxious. My FOMO was really kicking in. Then after 7 days of walking 15 miles a day with a 25-pound backpack, we arrived at our destination, and we joined the festivities of all the pilgrims, and we went into the cathedral and stood in all of the ceremonial pomp, and we were satisfied with the job well done. But whenever I would ask myself, what are you going to take back with you when you return from pilgrimage, I would get this existential blank stare. But then a week later, I was sitting in a meeting, daydreaming about Spanish wine, still anxious to get an answer to my question when it hit me. Relax. What you learned on the Camino will come to you when you need it. And in that moment, I might literally have sighed with relief. For me, it was a very satisfying answer. I think I can wait for whatever good thing it is the Lord wants to give me in his time. But it also means that I have no remarkable wisdom to impart to you from my pilgrimage. When you ask me how it went, the best answer I can give to you is, it was remarkable. And as I reach into my backpack of gifts at any given moment, or like upon request or something, it feels empty. But I'm okay with that. I want to be okay with that. I think it might be like the room of requirement in Hogwarts. I think what I need is going to show up exactly when I need it. The pilgrimage isn't some thing for me to flaunt or wave around like a trophy, like look what I did and look what I got. And unless I be tempted to anything of that sort, I'm thankful that I don't have any amazing revelation for you, but I have a promise that the goodness of it will come in the proper time. And I mean, I've got some great pictures and a lot of great stories and some new friends and some deeper friendship with old ones. And that's more than sufficient right now, I suppose, right?